What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Coder here, and today I'm going to make this clock. Alright, this was like the fastest introduction to this video, but whatever. Today what we are going to make is right in front of you. It's a really cool antique, not an antique watch, it's a really cool, classic watch, analog watch, which many people want to make, but they cannot understand the concept behind it. Alright, there's like a formula behind the movement of the hour hands, the second hands, and the minute hands. Alright, but whatever, today we are going to make this in on VS Code. Alright, I don't have much to say, so yeah, let's just begin with making all this. Alright, I'm just gonna put it like that. Alright, and yeah, the code is actually, believe me, it's not that hard. Alright, if you try on your own, you can understand it's pretty easy. Alright, let's just delete everything so that we can make it again. Okay, see this is the amount of JavaScript needed. Alright, just like how many lines? 10 lines. Alright, so yeah, 10 lines of JavaScript would make you a watch, so that's cool. Okay, now the first thing that I'm going to do is close all these tabs which are not needed right now. Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to just write the basic HTML and refresh this. And there's a quick tip, guys. Okay, if you go to the settings and you have your live server on, okay, you have like installed your live server already, just go to the settings and there would be an option when you open settings. The first option would be autosave. Alright, and it would be actually off, in the off position, and you have to switch it to after delay and set the time over here. Okay, I've set it to 500 milliseconds, so that every time after 500 milliseconds my VS Code would automatically save a file. Alright, so suppose I am going to type over here like clock, is going to automatically save it and I don't even have to click save. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a great feature that VS Code has. But whatever, let's just keep making what we are making. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is make a container, because yeah, it is a good habit to make a container, so I'm making it. Alright, the second thing that I'm going to make is going to be the hour hand, the minute hand, and all that stuff. Alright, now if you saw in the preview or the thumbnail, you'll see that there's a really cool reflection effect, alright, on the clock. So for that I'm going to use another division tag, okay, and I'm gonna name it class as reflection. Alright, so yeah, this is going to be class reflection. Let's move on. The next thing that I'm going to do is write all the divisions for all the different kinds of time hands. Alright, like the hour hand and the minute hand, and I'm just going to name them hours. Alright, and then dot minutes. Alright, and then let's say dot seconds. Alright, so yeah, these are going to be my hour hand, minute hand, and second hand. And after this there would be another one that would be the cover of all this. Alright, I'm gonna show it to you later. Alright, who the hell is sneezing? Whatever, circle, or let's name it cover. Alright, okay, so these are the main things that I needed. I mean, these are the most important things that I needed to make this whole thing. And yeah, the other thing is that connect my CSS and JavaScript. So I'm just going to do it as soon as possible. Script source clock.js. Alright, now I'm just going to save it. Alright, it automatically saved actually, but whatever. The first thing that I'm going to do is give a background color. Alright, and I'm going to give it a background as some color. Alright, what color I have no idea right now, so I'm just gonna choose it. Okay, and yeah, I'm not gonna make a green colored watch again. Alright, I need to make something new. This color is cool, but it's kind of girly. Oh man, you won't believe how hard it is to control in this mouse pad. Whatever. Should we make a green color? No, I already made it. Yeah, let's make a cool blue. Alright, this blue is really nice. Yeah, this is a nice color. nice shade of blue, and just keep it dark. Alright, I'm just gonna keep it dark a little bit. So this is going to be our background. Alright, and now we are going to begin with making our watch. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do is design the container, which is also going to be our watch face. Alright, so yeah, position absolute, height I'm gonna give height as how much? Come on, height as 100 pt. Let's just keep that. Okay, and width as another 100 pt, so that it's perfect square. And I'm gonna have I need a border. Alright, so it's going to be like 10 px thick, solid, yeah, whatever color this is. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this thing and paste it right over here, and this is going to be actually lighter than what it is. So yeah, yep, cool. Alright, I'm going to close this, and the next thing that I'm going to do is give it a border radius of 50% so that it becomes a circle, and make this bigger. So 150 and another 150. Let's see how big it is. Yeah, it's almost done. Alright, now we are going to center this. Alright, so margin would be auto again, the tricks that we apply to center stuff on HTML. Yep, now everything is centered, and I'm just going to add some shadow to it. Alright, so that it looks good. Alright, I mean, I get that satisfaction of having a shadow. Alright, so box shadow, I'm going to give it 00 20 px solid. Oh no, we just can't put any black. Alright, so now we are getting this really cool 3D effect, like this thing is up over here. And also one more thing is the background. Alright, so I'm just going to keep the background as white. Alright, so hashtag FFF, and there it is, a white background. Alright, so this is going to be our watch face, and all over hour hand and minute hand and stuff would be inside this. Alright, who is talking outside? Just a second guys, I'm just going to close my window. Alright, let's continue. Okay, so this is going to be our watch face. The next thing that I'm going to make is going to be the reflection. Alright, so what did I name it? Let's just, where's my mouse? Yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm just gonna bring it down here, and yeah, it's dot reflection. So yeah, let's start making it. So dot reflection again. Alright, and the position for this would also be absolute. Alright, and yeah, it's going to be a square, and its shape would be almost, not almost, it would be equal to what this has as the shape. Alright, before I move on, I just want to make this display flex, and justify, I'm just going to center each and every content that is going to come up soon inside the watch face. Alright, so yeah, for that I'm going to just center, save it. Okay, and now we can continue with our reflection effect. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do is set its height and width. Alright, it's going to be almost equal to whatever the height of this watch face is. It's 150 pt and all that stuff. So width again 150 pt. Alright, and I'm going to give it a background. Alright, which will be almost white. Alright, but it won't be actually white, it would be like a little bit deep grayish. Alright, something like that. Yeah, it will be somewhere over here. I'm gonna put it right over here somewhere. Yep. Okay, and yeah, for the effect I'm going to make its opacity as 0.8 or something like that. Alright, so that it gives off a really cool effect. Alright, and since it's like leaking out of the circle, so I'm just going to put overflow hidden so that you cannot see it. Alright, the next thing that I'm going to do is position it properly. Alright, so it would be T 45%. Alright, and right, yeah, right would be 45%, another 45%. Okay, oh no, it's going to be left actually. So let's make it left. And now I'm going to rotate this thing. So transform rotate, and let's rotate it like 45 degrees. Yep, and let's bring this up. Let's bring this 35 and this to 35. Okay, so now it's almost like half. Alright, Now this is going to be our reflection kind of thing. Alright, and I'm going to just make this opacity a little bit more opaque, not opaque, a little bit more transparent. So yeah, this would do. Alright, and now we can move on. So the next thing that I'm going to do is design the hour hands, the minute hands, and the second hands. Alright, so to do that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put in hours. It's really easy. Alright, and then I'm going to put in the height. I'm gonna put height as no, not 100 pt. It's going to be like 55 pt. Alright, oh, our hand is smaller one, so 35 pt. Alright, and width, I'm going to just give it 2px. Alright, and what else, let's give it a background color. It would be black, so 000. Save it. See that? There's our hand, and I'm just going to rotate it so that we can put other hands also and see like how it would be looking like. So let's save it. And yeah, one more thing, that is I'm gonna keep transform origin as bottom. Alright, so that this whenever we rotate it, it would be rotating from here. Alright, it would be rotating from here and not from the middle. Alright, or else it would be looking so weird, which we don't want it to happen. And now we are going to keep top as 0, and now let's just experiment and put it right in the middle. So it's going to be, let's make it 55%, oops, 35%. We just want it in the center or something like that. So 25%, 26%, yep, 26%. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to do is design the minute hand. So dot mins, again position would be absolute, and height would be, this time it would be a little bit more, so I'm going to keep it 55 pt. Width would be again 2px, and background would be black. Alright, so yeah, black. Let's save it. And yeah, transform origin would be bottom again for this also. I mean, for each and everything, I mean each and every hand actually. So transform origin bottom. And now let's take it up, T0. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm going to keep this as 17%. Let's see if it comes in the middle. Nope. Let's put it 14%, 13%, 13.5. Alright, and the next thing that I'm going to do is make the seconds hand. Alright, so dot seconds, and again position would be absolute. This would be a little bit taller. Alright, so it would be like 65 pt. Alright, and the width would be again 2px. Alright, and background, how many times do I say alright in all of my videos? Whatever. And the background of this would be red. Alright. I just can't stop saying alright. Okay, transform origin would be bottom, and top, let's again experiment and put it right in the spot. So 15%, 10%, 7%, 6.5. Yep, 6.5 is great. I'm just going to rotate it a little bit so that it's properly visible. So yeah, minus 45 degrees. Now it's properly visible. Alright, maybe I'm gonna take it a little bit upwards. Alright, but whatever, even if this thing is not covered properly, what we are going to do is simply make a cover for this. Alright, so that people don't get to see that, yeah, it's actually not centered properly. Alright, so I'm just going to center it by giving this 2 width, maybe again 10 pt. Background color would be equals to whatever is over here. Yeah, over here. Alright, let's just copy this thing, go down and paste it right here, save it. See that there's a small box, and I'm going to make it circle. Alright, so border radius, it would be 50% for this one. Alright, now it's too big, so I'm just going to make it a little bit small by making it 5 pt. Alright, too small. Let's make it 8 pt. 7. Yep, that looks nice. Now what I'm going to do is yeah, now I'm going to do is write the JavaScript part, alright, the most important part. So yeah, we don't need HTML anymore. So the first thing that I'm going to do is write a function, alright, which will be setting my time. So I'm just going to name it function set time, alright, and open bracket, close bracket. Now inside this I'm going to just call the document objects, alright. So yeah, I'm just going to put it inside variables, or let's say const, alright, const r, and I'm gonna name it r equals to document dot query selector query, yeah, there it is, query dot query selector. Okay, so it's going to be, alright, I actually need, oh no, my mouse disconnected. Alright, it's back on, whatever. I'm just going to need this over here. Alright, so what was the names, what are the names? Okay, it's dot r's again. I'm gonna put it inside quotes, and then and then constant minutes. I'm going to name it again document dot query selector. Okay, this part is so boring now. Dot mins. Alright, let's just copy this. I'm just gonna copy this whole line, and oh come on, copy and paste it right over here. This is going to become seconds. So yeah, seconds, oh man, seconds, and this would be over here becoming sec. Alright, now what we are going to do is set the angles for these. Alright, since it's going to rotate, we are going to of course set the angles. Alright, but whatever, I'm just going to turn this thing from red to blue. I'm in the R hand. Alright, so yeah, let's just move this from here, paste it, and oh come on, get lost. Yeah, no, it looks more better. Now I'm going to set its angles. Alright, now if you can, then you can just note down this equation that I'm gonna write over here soon. So yeah, it would be your benefit, because you can use it actually in making clock like this one. Alright, and yeah, it's really simple, and I'm proud to tell that I have like made this equation. I don't know if it's available somewhere else or not, but I've made a really simple equation that is going to be, alright, before I move on, I'm just going to put here variable date. Alright, date equals to new date. Alright, new date, let's put in brackets. Alright, this equation is really simple. I'm gonna explain it to you, at least try to explain it to you. I hope I can explain it, because I have a really very much bad vocabulary, so whatever, I'm just going to try to explain to you. So date dot, I'm gonna get hours first. Alright, so date dot get hours. Okay, and I'm going to divide this by 60. Alright, why now? Alright, suppose this, okay, now I'm not going to divide this by 60 there, I'm gonna divide it by 12. Alright, why? Like, when we get marks at our school, we get, suppose, 50 out of 100. Alright, so it's 50% of 100. Alright, this is what is happening over here. What is happening over here is that we are getting the percentage of the time. Alright, suppose it's right now it's 23:53. Alright, which means it's 11:53. Alright, so what it's going to do is that it's going to rotate, alright, and divide it by 12. So suppose it's 11:53, it's going to see 11 by 12 into 100, and the amount of percentage that comes is going to be its angle. Alright, okay, yeah, I hope you understand what I tried to say. Alright, the percentage out of 360. Alright, so suppose it's 612, okay, 6 by 12, so it's 1 by 2, and we are going to multiply it by 360. So if we multiply it by 360, what happens is we get 180 in return. Alright, so if it's 6 in the morning, what is going to happen is that this line over here, the R hand, would be facing down. Alright, so if we do the math, we'll see that date.getHours, it gets the hour as 6, alright, and it divides 6 by 12, so it gets 1 by 2, and now 1 by 2 when is multiplied by 360, it gives us 180. So yeah, 0, 180, 360. Alright, so this is how it everything happens. I hope I could make it clear, and if I cannot, then just copy it down. I'm gonna paste it down in the descriptions below. Alright, let's save it. Okay, right now it won't be working, so I'm just going to put in set interval. Alright, and sorry, and I'm going to repeat this process in every 10 milliseconds. Alright, so now when I save it, alright, it should set the angle of it. Now it's not going to set the angle right now because I need to write it in kind of like a CSS language. Alright, so I'm just going to put in over here rotate, alright, and over here again a plus sign, and then like we do in CSS, and put in degree. See that it automatically comes over here. Alright, since it's 11:55, it automatically divides by 12 and it comes over here. Alright, the next thing that I'm going to do is do the same with minute hands. Okay, but for minute hands it will be 60 divided by. Alright, that is because we have 60 minutes in 1 hour. Alright, and in 1 day or half day we have like 12 hours, so that's why we divide this by 12. So it's going to be minutes divided by 60. Alright, and this is going to become minutes. Alright, so you see, like, it's 11:55, that's why it's facing, both of them are facing that ways. Alright, the next thing that I'm going to do is set the second, and second is going to be almost similar to this. Alright, because there's 60 seconds in 1 minute, so that's why you see that it just moved a little bit. Alright, but whatever, since there are 60 seconds in 1 minute, so that's why we are going to divide it by 60. Alright, seconds, and this is going to be sec. Alright, SEC. So now when you see that, since it's updating every 10 milliseconds, alright, it's not going to lag anymore. It's just going to work like a real clock. If you open this, you'll see that it's totally equal. Alright, now it's going to lag a little bit, but you won't notice it because it's like just a 10 millisecond gap. Alright, but whatever, this is how it's going to look like. Now you see, like, it's kind of telling a wrong time. Alright, it's telling me something else which I don't know. Now this is happening because when we divide 23 by 12, it does not return what we want. Alright, 23 by 12 is some big value. Alright, and we are going to do we are going to make sure that everything that is happening is below 12. Alright, so suppose it's night, we are going to divide it by we are going to divide this by get hours minus 12. Alright, so then it would be saying me the correct time, like over here, see that? Alright, and if it's morning, then it's going to be this is going to be just this. Alright, so to do that, I'm going to write in a small if statement. It would be date.getHours. If date.getHours is, sorry for that, if date.getHours is like smaller than 12, alright, then it's going to do this, and suppose it's not, alright, then we are just going to put in an else part and copy this whole thing, alright, and paste it right over here. And instead of this over here, I'm just going to make it minus 12, and see, voila, it's working properly. Alright, so yeah, this was so easy. See that it already starts to work. Alright, and this is how a clock is made, guys. Alright, now this is like 13 lines of code. That's because I have written a new if else statement which was not in my previous one, so I guess the previous one was showing wrong time, but whatever, now it works totally properly. So yeah, no need to worry about it anymore, guys. This is the totally working clock. It's not giving any kind of wrong time. It's totally working. Yeah, it's working. Alright, it's just working. Alright, the next thing that I'm going to do is set its color a little bit properly, because I mean it has got a good color, but something is not you know, something looks a little bit weird. So I'm just going to not change the color. I'm going to make it like some nice emerald color. Alright, that's too bright, something like that. Let's copy this whole thing from here and paste it right over here and make it even more lighter. Alright, now I know it looks even more better like this, so you can like leave it like this if you want to, but I'm going to just put it right over here because why not? It looks more better for me. Alright, oops, 12 px. Yeah, and I'm just going to increase the shadow a little bit because it just looks much more better if it's having more shadows. Alright, so yeah, if you put more shadows it would look much more better, and yeah, I'm assuring you it looks really good. I'm just going to make this even darker, right, so that we get the 3D feel. Alright, wait, hold on, this is going to be this, nope, it's going to be somewhere over here. Yeah, cool. So this is going to be this, and I'm just going to set the color of the middle and the other thing to this. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to paste it right over here like that. Paste, and over here also the same way. Paste. Look at that. And yeah, I'm just going to make it light. Okay, so yeah, it's now ready. Now as you can see it's like 12. Okay, so yeah, we cannot see anything. Okay, now it's 12:01, so it just moved a little bit, you can see now. Alright, so this is how it looks like, guys. We can just zoom it in to see how it looks. See that? Alright, and yeah, this is it, guys. I hope you liked the video. Alright, it was really fun creating this because you know, I always wanted to make one like this, something like this, on my YouTube channel. Alright, and this whole thing would be in the links down below, and I'm going to probably upload it on my GitHub. So yeah, follow me on Jaagrav, Jaagrav. I'm going to mention it down in the descriptions below. Follow me on GitHub at the rate Jaagrav. I post really cool stuff over there, or have started posting some cool stuff over there, but whatever. All the source codes, you'll find it right over there. And yeah, this is it, guys. I hope you guys liked it. I love making this, and suggest me something to make in my next video. Alright, and until then, I'm just going to say peace out. But yeah, before that, I just want you to say that, guys, I have an Instagram. Alright, so yeah, go follow me there. See this? If you type in Instagram, you'll get this. Just hold on, it's just my laptop not working. Alright, Instagram/jaagrav.exe, and when you enter, this is what is going to show up. Alright, this. Okay, this is my account. Alright, I have already posted something over here about this, about my creation. Alright, so yeah, check it out, guys. It's really cool. My account, actually, I'm talking about my account. Alright, my account is really cool. I post stuff related to web and stuff related to my personal life and stuff. Alright, so whatever, guys, just go follow me at jaagrav.exe, and until then, I'm gonna bid you goodbye. So yeah, see you in my next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.